Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me at Maria Loves to Talk. Thank you guys, girls, everybody. I hope you're doing well. You're blessed, eating good. I know I am. What am I talking about, you guys? No, it's not about perfume. No, it's not about my little fall pumpkin decorations. I am talking about some things that I have seen in the news this week, last week, that just really just kind of like boggled the brain, makes you wonder, question humanity. Where are we going? What's happening? Will there be a humanity? What's going on with our young people? I guess it's they call the millennial or the Generation X group. What's going on? I'm talking about the three. Really was five people, Americans, that went to Mexico or Mexico City or Cabo during the I forgot how they call it. I was going to say Halloween weekend, that did not come back home to the United States. So this is something that you want to hear my take on, and I'm really going to talk about a spiritual side as well, and also just this weird, crazy dream I had or vision or whatever. It was 2 weeks before all this stuff. And I would like for your input or your interpretation. What are you interpreting from it as well? So get you some snacks. Hurry back. Do not forget to click and like, subscribe, because I need your support. And let's get into it. So the first one I'm going to talk about, I want to talk about the couple. It really wasn't a couple. I think it was three young people. One of the young men, he was a school teacher from New Orleans. He just came back from Georgia and came back to teach in school in New Orleans. And it's just weird. It was two young men, two professionals, and a young woman. So here, and I'm reading, and I am not speculating, because I know people have been like, you guys, you YouTubers, y'all be on here, y'all just be speculating and just making up stuff. Okay, so here, carbon monoxide. And when I first heard the story, that is kind of like what I was thinking, because they didn't want to say how the people were found, what had happened, was it the cartel? Because when I think about Mexico, I'm sorry, I'm gonna just keep it real. I think about the cartel. That's what I think about. I think about the story about the young women. They still don't know who was responsible. The women that were found, like 40 or 60 bodies, trying to come to the United States, and it's like a burial ground or something. So one of these young women, they went, okay, it's called Celebrate the Day of the Dead in Mexico City. Isn't that weird? They went there to celebrate, and they end up being the Day of the Dead. So this young woman, her name is Candace Florence, and she was a business owner. Her two friends, two guys, their name Jordan Marshall, and the other young man, that's the one that I had heard about, Mr. Cortez Hall. He's a school teacher from New Orleans. He came up, both of them had carbon monoxide. Then another young lady, no one talked about her. Her name is Angelica Orsi. She traveled to Mexico City with her siblings to attend the Formula One race, and was found deceased in their vacation rental October the 30th. She died due to carbon monoxide. Her parents traveled to Mexico to make arrangements to bring the body back. So this young lady was from San Diego. She was from San Diego. Miss Florence, Candace Florence, I believe she's from Virginia. I don't remember where the other man, Cortez, was from New Orleans. They went October the 29th. And then his friend Jordan Marshall, they said, okay, October 30th. I don't know if I've never been in one of those Airbnb, so I don't really know what are they required to do. Are they required to have fire extinguishers, smoke detectors, carbon monoxide? I know someone was saying there's a plug or outlet that you can buy that detects carbon monoxide, and when you're traveling, it's a good reason to have it to put it in your Airbnb or hotel rental. I don't know if this sounds like it could be a possible lawsuit. These families can sue the Airbnb or the hotel where their family members stayed. But I know I would. You got four young people. Candace was 28, a business owner. Jordan, 28. Cortez was 33. All young professionals. And RC, the other young lady, I'm trying to see what did they say what she did? She was young as well. It's just young people, just like, it's almost like they're disappearing. Angelica was 29 with her siblings. I don't know why she was the only one that came up sick, or maybe she was the only, and some people are more sensitive to others. Okay, so then the other young lady, I don't feel like she got enough coverage. And this is Miss Shanquella Robinson. I just saw that. It looked like it had been happened, but no one was talking about it. So everybody, and I'm not going to go over word for word. This is from my favorite site, the Daily Mail. And I'm reading from here. So here, Robinson's 25. She traveled from Charlotte. October the 28th, they rented a villa. I believe it was 7 people, 3 dudes, 4 ladies, 4 chicks, 4 young ladies. Okay, so they were there for basically the Day of the Dead too, I guess. So here, this is from the Daily Beast. It reports that Mexican officials they are probing Shanquella Robinson's deceased on October the 29th as a homicide, contradicting U.S. State Department officials that it was, at first I think they said she had alcohol poisoning, or the friends had said that she had it. Here's just some information. Robinson was a part of a group of people traveled from Charlotte to Cabo on October the 28th. They rented this big villa. I don't know which, I think it was one of the dude's birthday, and I think his name was, don't get me, you guys. I'm not sure what his name was, but he was not there when all this stuff happened. He came a day or a few hours later. So they're saying they told her mom she had alcohol poisoning. Now they're saying that friends attacked her. Dudes were there. That's where I'm stuck at. I didn't see all the video. I saw a part of it. And the part that I think I stopped looking is when the other chick, I think they said her name is Deja. She pulled a wig. She had a wig on her head, looked like a big old blonde wig. She pulled it off, and she was going at this poor girl, Shanquella. She was going at this girl. She looked like WWE, Hulk Hogan, Triple H, Mike Tyson, all these people roll into one, and you got a dude sitting up there videotaping. I think they said he kept telling them something about, go ahead, fight, so-and-so fight, and the other girl, it wasn't even a fight, because the other girl kept telling her, no, and this girl just it was, and they're showing the pictures here. It was extremely difficult to watch. So make a long story short, here I'm seeing TMZ talking to the father. You can tell these are good people. When I think of North Carolina and these little places like Alabama, the little towns in Georgia, I think of good old hometown, small town, I don't want to call them country people, because I told y'all my people from Lafayette, from Baton Rouge, I've got a few from New Orleans, from Sunset, from Eunice, from Jennings. I just think of down home, good, honest people. I don't think of someone that I will ask you, hey, so-and-so, what's this guy, Khalil? What happened to so-and-so? What happened to Shanquella? What happened to Quella? You're supposed to be her big brother. You're supposed to be acting as a guardian. And then whatever he said, I'm thinking, oh, okay, you know, this got to be what happened. He said it was alcohol poison, so it has to be that, because why would he lie? I think on one of the videos I saw, the mother was saying that he has been on vacations with them. He has been to family outings with these people. It's mind-boggling. When I read that, when I saw the mother, and I can look at this woman till she's a good old school Christian sanctified woman, and when people do this dirt, this evil, you can do it to some people. With others, you know, this man upstairs is not going to let you get away with it. So the mother went on, she said that she just couldn't believe when they told her that her child was gone and that it was alcohol poison, because she knew that this young lady was not a person to drink. She did not get drunk. She just, you know, was not that type of person. So the father is saying, I wish I could get his name. He's saying, his name is Bernard. He's saying that he believed his daughter, he said he believed she was set up. Her dad, Bernard Robinson, was very emotional. As he told TMZ, his daughter was not the fighting type, so she would never get into a physical altercation, leading him to theorize this was a planned attack. Okay, this is what I'm hearing from everywhere. I've been looking, people I've been talking to. I even talked to one of my nieces about it, because she's about in this age group. She travels, they go to Cuba. They've been to Mexico many times. They've had Airbnb. I'm not comparing her or them to these people, but I know with my niece, when they go, she's always showing me some type of video or picture of the young ladies. And there normally be about that many, about 5 or 6 girls. And they start the day off before they eat breakfast in prayer, before they leave at night in prayer. I don't know the relationship, because I was trying to figure, it's 4 girls, it's 3 dudes. Are these dudes, are they these girls' boyfriends? Somebody said that Khalil maybe liked Shanquella, maybe he had a crush on her, maybe he wanted it to be more than brother-sister relationship, you know, friendly platonic. He wanted more. I saw where someone had, and I'm going to have to scratch these things off as I say it. I saw where someone had mentioned, and I'm going to put allegedly, that he had asked this girl, Miss Shanquella, he had asked her for $5,000. I think the daddy said that somewhere in the post. He had asked her for $5,000 before they even went on the trip. They also saying that she paid for the trip. Okay, so I'm trying not to say, hey, she's an entrepreneur. She's a go-getter. She's a hustler. She's a bona fide boss babe, boss madam. What are you doing? I don't think you should say it's not, maybe it's not fair, but these people were not in her league. Okay. Somebody, the girl that did the fighting, who is the little WWE wannabe wrestler, she looked like I'm just keep it real, a hyena on steroids. Yes, she looked like one of those little Amazonian thug hood rats, just on steroids, giving black women, young black women, a bad name. So when they see us coming, in some cases, people running trying to get away from us, or when whoever come, they're like, okay, this is one of those little Amazonian hood rat, you know, steroid viral rats. So we're not gonna be nice. We're not gonna treat her like a lady. We're gonna have to rough her up, treat her like we treat a man, because this is how they are. I'm sorry, I'm not like that. My nieces are not like that. My sisters are not like that. My sister-in-law is not like that. There's no way this young lady could have got out of this situation. I know for a fact, my nephews, my brother-in-law, my man, my cousins, my next door neighbor's husbands, her sons, there is no way they would have seen a woman in distress, a damsel in distress, whether it was a man hitting her or another woman, they would have got in there and broke this stuff up. I don't understand how a man who's supposed to be somebody's friend, her parents had took you on trips, they fed you, you've been to family outings, and you just sat there looking, you never did anything. And then when the other guy came, whoever's his third guy, he says, well, when I found her, she was in the bathroom, and I kept asking her, are you okay? Are you okay? And I kept rubbing her head, and I kept rubbing her head. And then we went and got a nurse, and I think he did, I forgot what his name is. He did a video. And in the video, he has a friend, a guy friend, looks like a young white guy. He keeps walking back and forth in the video, and he keeps, what I'm seeing, all these people, everybody has an alibi. Everybody is taking up for each other. Nobody had Shanquella's back. Nobody was really truly her friend. What was the motive? Was it planned? Were they jealous of her career? Were they jealous that she had good loving Christian parents, a mom and a dad in a household? Was Deja, I'm calling her Deja, was she mad of her relationship with Khalil? Maybe Shanquella came in between something that Deja and Khalil had. Okay, so someone, I'm gonna just go through real quick, said allegedly that they thought Khalil was, and not that I'm saying it matters, that he was gay. Okay, that's what someone on all the blogs, believe me, I went through one blog that was like 15 pages. And I mean, like, all of them were saying that, until I read something, and I'm gonna say allegedly. This girl, I think her name is Reha, R-E-H-A, or Rihanna WC, and I'm gonna just mention some of the things she's saying here. And I want to thank this young man first before I go any further. Kylie Irvin, the young basketball player that had to end up retiring, but he gave $65,000. So I'm gonna say, sending out and you guys too, sending out blessings and love and peace to him, because I think with him sending this is what brought more attention. Because I'm just curious. Gayle King didn't pick up on it. Robin Roberts, all these high-ranking TV anchors in our community. I didn't hear Oprah. I didn't see any of the celebrities talking about it. I didn't even see it on my local news. But when Gabby Petito went missing, when Elizabeth Fletcher went missing, when Kylie Rodney went missing, all day long, I'm not good. We need to give information out to the missing, but let it be equal for everybody. I don't think, she did not get the coverage that she should have got from the beginning. Let's say that this young lady was not deleted by these people. Can you imagine what kind of life that she would have had, or what questions the mother would have asked? Hey, why my baby face is all messed up? Why her eyes beat down? Why is her lip busted? Why is she in this wheelchair? Why she can't talk, Khalil? I can't think of the mama's name. Oh, Mrs. Robinson. Oh, Mrs. Shalandra. She fell down. Oh, Mrs. Shalandra, one of the Mexican cartels was trying to hit on her, and they pushed her down the stairs. Oh, Mrs. Shalandra, she fell in the bathtub. Can you imagine? They said here, the mom told one of the reporters that the people came to her house 3 times. Khalil did. Each time he kept with the same old lie. How can you look someone in the face and just keep lying? Okay. Then the 4th time he came, he brought these 2 little diabolical rabid hyena, diabolical hood rat, heathen thugs with him. These little He-Man, evil women with him. and they kept the lie up. So I don't know if someone called the mom or she told them that these people was at her house. So she said that she asked him in front of these women, hey, they tell me that there's a video of my child out there and that she getting beat up, she's getting whooped down. Do you know anything about that? Oh no, Mrs. Shalandra, whatever. I don't know. I told you it was alcohol poisoning. I told you it's alcohol. The dude just kept. I'm just glad I'm from a Southern style, Louisiana, Texan, crazy type of family. I am. And we are helicopter godparents, my sisters, my brothers, helicopter. And we're not scared or ashamed to say it. Those people would have not left the house. I'm sorry. I can't. I cannot allow you to leave my house until we get this stuff straight. Okay, that's it. I remember my uncle, he was just straight out Louisiana crazy. He'll tell you, I will go back to Angola, but I'm not gonna let anybody mess over my family or the women in my family. He would tell you, I'll go back to Angola gladly, but I'm not gonna let nobody mess over my family. Okay, so let's get with some of the alleged stories about Khalil and Miss Winter. And the second video that I see that's going on, I haven't seen it, but they said there's a girl, whoever the fourth girl, and she's been real quiet, somebody named Alicia or Alicia, that they don't, allegedly, I don't know if she's the one putting out these videos, but they said there's a second video and it shows the other young lady, and listen, and I don't want to sound just mean, all these girls, good looking young ladies. To me, I know some people are throwing some torpedoes at Deja, saying, oh, she ugly, oh, she this, oh, she manly, oh, she masculine. And there's a group of people saying, y'all need to start saying that because she's dark. Y'all, I'm tired of y'all making the darker skinned women always masculine and them, or making them masculine. I'm not doing that with any of them. I'm just going to tell you, to me, I saw black queens. When I saw these young ladies, when I heard and read about Shanquella being a successful businesswoman at 25, you're doing it on your own. You're not working for nobody. She could have been out there on the streets robbing people or tricking or doing credit card fraud or just sitting at her mama's house eating bonbons, not working. This girl got two business. One of my niece's friends who does hair, the girl just bought her a $300,000 home. She makes $2,000 a day. Yes, these hood rats, they were jealous of that girl, straight off the top. Khalil, you working at Foot Locker. Okay, I'm not making fun, but he had Foot Locker. This girl, Shanquella, is probably doing what my niece's friend doing, making $2,000 a day. Foot Locker, entrepreneur, making $2,000 a day. Sound like somebody jealous. The other girl, Deja, she has on her profile something about aspiring to work in the healthcare. The other girl, Winter, the fair complected, light-skinned girl, she talking about aspiring to work in the healthcare. I don't know what Alicia does. Can you imagine these young women working in a healthcare, working in a hospice with your mama, your grandpa, with your child? Can you imagine them working in a hospital? I don't know, maybe nurse, maybe therapist, maybe, or even just the people doing the blood. Can you imagine? We already got enough people, I hate to say it, I'm just going to keep it real, that look like these girls that's in these old folks' home, beating up these old folks, dragging them around, giving them black eyes. We don't need any more. I'm just saying. So let's get back to what I was saying. Remember when Tyler Perry had to pay a private plane to get this black couple that was stranded in Mexico? The man had got sick. I don't remember what he had, but they would not release him from the hospital. Remember? Do y'all remember? Okay, because people are saying, well, you know, are they going to send them back to Mexico and let Mexico do the trial and the jury and put them in a Mexican jail? I doubt it. The reason I doubt it, remember the dude from Survivor? I forgot what this guy named, but he was a producer for Survivor. And He took his wife, I think she was like 42. I don't know if he's 46 now, but they just released him in 2019. So he got, this happened in 2010, so he got 7 years. He was supposed to be in there for 12 years. I think they said they had a video of him strangling his wife. So I'm shocked that he's out, because I had to look, because I remember there was a case in Mexico. Who was it? It was this guy from Survivor. He was a producer. He's already out. He served 7.5 years out of a 12-year sentence. He killed someone, his own wife. So I don't know how they will handle it. I really don't think that they're going to send them back to Mexico. So let's get back to Winter. She's the fair complexion lady. She's attractive as well. All I saw was attractive young women. The men, good-looking guys. So remember I told y'all, please check out my videos, that a lot of these criminals, a lot of these little thug, heathen, devil, diabolical, devil rejects, a lot of them people be good-looking, pretty people. They don't be no ugly, Igor-looking Frankenstein folks, okay? So someone, I don't know where I saw it, you know your girl, you know I'm nosy, and I'm going to say allegedly, said that she been a problem since high school, since junior high. They know that for a fact that she was a menace. She would pick on people. She was just mean-spirited and evil. That's what people saying. Now looking at her, for me, I didn't see that. She looked like a pretty nice looking chick. I'm not saying because she light-skinned, and you know, I've got a lot of cousins that look like her. I'm just saying, from what I saw, she did not look like that, but several people were on there talking about, they remember her from school. And I saw a picture of her parents, or should I say her mom. Her mom was nice looking, heavyset black lady. Looked like she got about 3 or 4 siblings. Their father, I believe it was a white guy. I don't know if he's in the picture or he raised them or what. But yeah. Allegedly, Khalil, allegedly, so going back to the young lady named Rihanna, R-E-H-A-N-A, I'm going to put it up, WC. She had to take some of her posts down on Twitter. She said that, and I'm going to say allegedly because we were not there, but she said that he had, I'm going to just say R-A-E-D, he had attacked or molested her when they were in high school or junior high. His grandma paid some money for a lawyer, blah, 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 and helped get him out of that mess. But even while they were going through trial or whatever it was, that he had released like child porn on her, like some new pictures of her. And then I saw where somebody else said, allegedly, that it's not just that girl. They know of 3 instances where he has done this to other women. Okay, so I'm wondering, is grandma going to be helping him on this case here? That's why I have a problem with, and I'm not going to be political with what's going on right now, where these judges are doing this and releasing these people, and a lot of them still got their ankle monitors on, and they're going right back, getting into trouble, getting into worse trouble than they were before. It used to be back in the days when a person scolded a kid, or grandpa or big mama caught you stealing their cattle, their horse, or breaking into their car, you would get a kid and you say, you know what, I'm not going to get the police involved. You just don't let it happen again. And they will learn, and they will go straight. They would not do it again. These days, they keep doing it over and over, and it gets bigger and bigger. And that's what I think happened here. That's what I think happened right here. It went